Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a realistic skincare routine for all the girlies that have to look at influencers on the internet and see their perfect glowy skin and wonder why they don't also have that. Okay, so first we're going in with the Artissima Capillaries toner. This is quite strong and I use it to even out my skin because I have a lot of red and grey areas from years of neglect. So what I'm trying to do is rub that in really lightly. I'm trying to make sure I'm not moving my skin around too much. Not that I'm opposed to wrinkles in any way, I just get irritated very easily and I'm trying to avoid that at any cost. So I'm just moving around my skin very thoughtfully, and this is not necessary at all, but I thought it looked very aesthetic for the video, so you're going to see a lot of tapping that's very unnecessary. Okay, moving on. Next we have the Sol 1988 ginseng and retinol serum. Retinol is really good for your skincare, so if you don't have any retinol products, you need to get some, and I'm just tapping that slowly into my skin. Retinol is really good for hydration, it's really good for balance of tone and things like that, so it's definitely something you need. As you can see, we shouldn't be rubbing it in our skin like that, mainly for irritation problems, but also it's just not necessary. It's very aggressive and harsh for your skin. The same way we shouldn't be using wet wipes for our skin, but that's another story for another time. Any excess you can just rub into your hands. No one cares here. It's all for your skin. And where else is it going to go? Otherwise, it's a waste of product. Am I right, ladies? So you're tapping it in. And as you can see, like, I'm doing it very gently. Trying to, anyway. Okay, next we have the Sol 1988 eye cream. It's also retinol and fermented bean. It's a Korean brand, and if you haven't heard of it or seen their products before, Sol 1988 is one of my favorites, especially the eye cream. I have very bad under eyes in terms of darkness and puffiness and looking tired, and these really help me get my ish together. Moving on to the moisturizer. Today I'm using the Belif True Cream Moisturizing Balm. I just got this actually and I'm really excited to try it out, but so far I am loving it. It's really thick. It really feels like a mask is going on your face, and I start to tap, but then I realize no, it's something that you definitely have to gloss over your face. It's very balmy. It does feel very hydrating, but it doesn't feel too suffocating. I have a problem with like sensory issues, like feeling kind of gross and greasy a lot of the time. But what you should be feeling at this stage is that you've got a nice gloss over your skin, and it should be shiny. If you still feel dry, you have not put enough moisture on your face. You can see that I look like a slug right now. And again, putting in the extra product, trying to soak it up in my skin as much as possible just so nothing gets wasted. Moving on to the lip balm. I'm using the Neutrogena lip balm today, all the way from Norway. And obviously, lip balm in general is not that good for your lips. I've tried endless lip packs, lip balms, and this Neutrogena one works best for me. It's not that heavy, it's quite lightweight, and it's just something that I think tricks my brain into thinking that my lips are hydrated. But we all know the number one thing that can make your lips hydrated is water, so make sure you're all drinking water, please. Now that you look like a slug, it's time to move on to the regular schmegular moisturizer. I use the Physiogel Hypoallergenic Red Soothing Body Lotion because my skin breaks out in hives all the times and it's just super sensitive and can easily redden, so that's why I'm using that one today, because I've noticed that it helps my body stay moisturized and feel the smoothest out of all of the ones I've tried. So that's the ones I like. You can obviously use whatever ones you like, but now that we're done with our entire routine, it is time to look at myself in the mirror. Okay, thank you for coming along, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.